I, Gaurav Raj of PB Part 3, extend a hearty welcome to each one of you to this interactive session on career counseling and personality development by Time Group. We are highly honored to have you with us today. Principal Father Dr. T. Nishantas J. as well as Mr. John Albert, Faculty of English at Time Patna, Neetu Singh from Marketing Department at Time Patna, Management, Resource Person, and my dear fellow mates. As we all are pursuing our graduation here, after a few years, when we all will be having degree in our hands and looking for a job, we have to be very clear about the career option that we opt in future. Now, without wasting much time, I would like to call Mr. John Albert to take the session further.
Good morning to all of you. This is an unexpected crowd that I never experienced in Patna. Your desperate presence in the house gives me a feel that this healthy India is going to make India a very modern and very quickly than the expectation it expects the growth. This is the energetic India that I feel that we are going to achieve the growth we have expected. I'm John Albert. I'm Faculty English from Time Patna Center. Time is basically for training the students for MBA. It has one more job. It does for CRT, that is Campus Recruitment Training. Do you people understand what it is? I guess you people have campus recruitment training idea. Anybody got the idea of campus recruitment training? Now. So how many of you want to achieve success in your life? Can you please raise your hand? Everybody wants to achieve success. My beautiful friend, I roam around the world. I was born and brought up in Singapore. I got 20 years of experience in the field of education. Shocking, when I moved to India, I saw that energetic youths after getting graduation, most of them having no job. Roaming around the road without having the particular job they are looking for. Then I started studying what goes wrong with the guys. They are not having their job. Two particular things I experienced here, that they could not get job, they are jobless. The first thing is that the education they are getting in the college, that is not at all fit for them to make them employable. The education of college is not at all matching the expectation of the job field that they have. The college you get education, that is only for your subject. That does not give you the aptitude to work in the field that you need there. Then our role starts here. We people collect the students from different colleges and give them a special training for the purpose they should be employed there. And they are taught few things which are very important. Just imagine you are a simple graduate, you've done BBI, after doing your BBA, you become or mass communication, you don't have your direct job there. My friend, I experienced that your direct job needs your aptitude training, the training to be suitable in the job field there. and then I got to know what we are going to do. We make you capable of the field that needs you there. We first try to groom you to become the man of good personality. You can interact among the people. You can show your boldness there. You can show your creativity there. You can interact and see into the eyes of the people where you're going to get your selection there. This is one of the points that can make you capable. Second point I got there, the socio-economic area we people belong to. We people are in such a society, we are not confident enough to see the gathering, to face the interview, to see the crowd, then we get down there. We feel demotivated there. We have to upgrade ourselves to that level so that if we go for our interview, we can easily be selected there. And from time, the purpose of time is to bring you to the level and prepare you for your level of MBA. In your MBA, you are nourished, you are inculcated the thoughts through which you can become employable. You can have an opportunity to have a job there. It reminds me the story that in Bihar I studied that most of you after your graduation want to have a government job. Am I correct? Most of you, 99% of them want to have a government job. The reason is that your government job has a social security. Your government job has a social status. But my friend, you don't know this government job is how painful that is. Hectic job, 12 hours job, limited income, and we leave nothing for our next generation. I've seen huge number of the people working in the government sector. They work there and they leave nothing for their next generation. When the students come in my contact, I tell them, you divert your attention from the government job and try yourself the field where you can do something for the world, you can do something for your coming generation, you create your name in society, and that can be done only by one approach, by creating your own platform. Not by getting job, but trying to by giving job to the people there. And that's possible by only one way. If you jump into the field of vocation, if you jump into the field of MBA, if you jump into the field of MBA, that opens the door for you. And the door that opens for you, that helps you to give employment to thousands and thousands of the people there. I saw in Singapore there, some of the engineers got selected from here. The unique story I'm telling you that. Some students from here got selected in the company. They were poor guys. They came to know, one of the Indians lives there. I was there, they came to know. They started contacting me. They came to contact and said to me, sir, we are from India, so we have been appointed in this company there. They were poor. I tell you the problem with those guys. They worked there in the company for a year. After a year, one day they came to me and told me, sir, we all have been fired out of the company. They all have been fired out of the company, all four. Shocked to know what happened, what went wrong. They told me, please come and make a request to the CEO of the company, why sudden decision taken to us to fire us. I gathered and thought that I must be contacting the reasons why they were fired out. I'm trying to relate your level of education with those all four guys who fired out there. When they were fired out, I went to contact the CEO of the company to make a request. These Indian guys working here, you fired them out. they are now in serious problem. Can you please narrate the reasons why they have suddenly been fired out? The story the CEO of the company narrated to me was shocking to me, and that I find in all of you that you people are going to face in your coming future there. The CEO told me, Mr. John, the company and the house these guys live, the quarters of the company, is 2-kilometer distance there. What these guys do, they hold their hand each other, start from their house, they come to the company, they sit all together, interact with nobody, and go back to the house once again in the evening. Company appointed these all 4 engineers with the opinion that these all 4 the energetic engineers will lead to the company to such a height, to such a level that would have been beyond the expectation. But instead, when there was an organization or the group that came from China, and these 4 engineers were given the project to go and interact with those Chinese delegates, they were completely failure in detailing the Chinese delegates there. Because they had no confidence. Knowledge level, they were brimming. They had exceptionally brain. When the turn came to explain their idea to all those Chinese groups, they were completely silent. They could not prove what actually they wanted to say. Company said, I don't want only intellectual class people. I don't want the people of bookish knowledge. I want the people who can lead the company to the world platform, who can be a leader, who can talk to the people of the delegates who come from different countries. So I don't want only the workers, I want a leader who can interact, and those were fired out there. That's why I move around the colleges in Bihar there. I go to NIT, I go to BIT, I go to most of the engineering colleges and many professional colleges. When I start interacting the students, I find them, they have the problems of information. They are lacking serious informative problem. They don't have information which will employ them. When I talk about their subjects, they prove to be zero there. Reason is not that college does not giving them the education they want. Reason is that those people don't have education which will meet the requirement of the job there. I saw the field there, the guys of mass communication there. I saw the guys of BCI. They do their BCA. I'm very sorry to say if I categorically pass a comment on the BCA candidate there. I'm telling the story of the Indian education of BCI and the education of the world they are getting there for BCA. We are 100 years behind the education that we get for BCA in our college. The 100 years behind, if I'm not exaggerating that. If you people apply for the job for BCI out of the country, the people of those countries are much ahead, more ahead than we people are there. So the education of BCI we getting here, that does not serve a purpose for that. Again, we have to add something extra. If we are not able to add something extra in our BCI, that won't be capable for us to have a job there. This BCI, we are getting a huge number of that. And the shocking part of that is that these BCA people are having the job of the data entry operator, and they say they have got a job. Do we expect such a job after BCI? Do we really expect such a job after BCI? Do we expect a job after MCA kind of? Absolutely not. We have to have some extra education with the BCI so that we can have employment there. We have to meet the global leaders. We have to meet the global requirement there. That basic education of BCA, as far as my experience is concerned, that is not at all going to meet our purpose there. I'm talking something negative about that. Why I talk negative about energetic youth, 100% quality, 5% employment. Why so? 100% quality, 5% employment there. What problem? What creates a big gap? And the big gap that creates is that I say that we need that training that is called the extra training, that is called campus recruitment training there. If you are sitting the guys for mass communication, I've seen the guys of mass communication, also the same kind of condition is there. You people are not able to have the job there in mass communication through, if you see the flooding channels in India that employ you there, serious problems are there. They are expecting you to be interactive. You are not at all. They are expecting you to have the knowledge of the world. You are not capable of that. They are expecting you to have the knowledge of the subject. You are not at all. Last week I had my interaction with one of the guys from York College, and I guess he's sitting somewhere there. He was from mass communication. I would introduce the guy, I can see him there. I started discussing few points on the subject matter. He said, "Sir, I'm from mass communication, I'm going to have a job, I've been appointed there in one of the channels there. But I'm in a dilemmatic kind of situation." I said, "What dilemma?" The company expecting me to have a hell lot of knowledge about the field there. So you are mass communication people, you are going to interact the people. If you are going to interact the people, you definitely should have knowledge of different fields there. I asked him, "Can you please elaborate few things about the system, economic system of our country there?" He said, "Look, you can't ask me any question because I'm from mass communication background. You're trying to ask me question related to some subject?" I said, "Yes." I said that India is right now in the situation of depression, economic depression. Can you please elaborate what recession is there and what depression is there? The guy finally expressed me, "Sir, I guess depression is a mental state of the people. The people become traumatic." Shocked to know. Really, in economics, depression means a mental shock, physical shock. Then I asked, "Can you please talk about the prosperity in economics?" Again, he intimidated me. "So you can't ask me any question what economics is." I said that channel would definitely be stupid if he's going to appoint you there. Mass communication does not mean you are simply interactive on a particular part of the subject. Mass communication means you are a hero. You are going to interview your CM on the front of your economics. You are going to interview your minister on the front of your law. You are going to interact your leader on the front of your social status. So you must have your multiple approach of your knowledge. Having multiple approach of your knowledge, only then can you expect your employment world level. Otherwise, even if you get your employment, that would be limited. Your flourishment is quite and quite impossible. My friend, I saw one more thing there. When I suggested the student, look, we are in the era of globalization. This era of globalization, we have opened the door, the world has opened the door to have the employment around the world. Put yourself into the situation where you are called to be knowledgeable. Develop your communication skill not only in your English, develop your communication skill in the international language. See, the beautiful employment is waiting for you. They were shocked, asked me, "What the hell are you talking? I said, my friend, just imagine the door in Germany open for you for mass communication. I'm talking about mass communication. Some Indian guys needed that in Germany. Suppose you're a BBI and some opening is there in France. Companies of France and companies of Germany come to ask for the employment there of the Indian guys. If you are communication-wise in German language poor, do you think you can have a global employment there? If you are the BBA guy and the job is there in France and you don't know the language French, do you think your employment is possible there? The era we are living our time, my friend, if you have the era we are living, my friend, if you infuse yourself with the language of support of your German, your French language, English language, I guarantee you the world is open for us and we can have the global employment. The education that we got in the college, that is not and totally not going to help us to have the employment that we are expecting. We are living in the era of globalization. Infuse yourself with the knowledge of the variety of areas, have multiple knowledge there, have the knowledge of communication of different fields, different international language. I guarantee you with my global experience that jobs and jobs and jobs for Indians are available around the world there. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your words. I would like to call Ms. Neetu Singh to address the gathering.
Good morning, all of you. First of all, I am very happy to see St. Xavier's College because this is the first time I am visiting St. Xavier's, and I am happy because your college is having such a good infrastructure, and the time I have entered, the discipline which I have seen in the students over here in St. Xavier's, we have given n number of seminars in all the colleges. The discipline practice is very good over here. Even in the top colleges like engineering colleges like BIT, NIT, everywhere. But of course, I am very happy to see the discipline over here. Okay, and as you are knowing, we are today here to speak about the interactive and informative seminar on career opportunities after graduation. And as I am aware, you are here, the students are from all the backgrounds like BCA, BBA, what else? BMC, mass communication. Okay, anything else background is there? BCom, yes. Sorry? Economics. Yes. Okay. So, first of all, for everyone in life, one thing is important. If we are not knowing where we are heading, there is chances that we may not reach there. Okay. There is chances that you may reach also, but you can't maybe reaching there also. Okay. So, first of all, we should be knowing where we are heading. In terms of career also, we should be knowing where we want to go, in what field we want to make career. It can be anything. Either it can be management, law, computer application, economics, commerce, finance, and number of options is there. You can be entrepreneur also, especially in this era, everything is online. Okay, so if you have a top talent, see, I will introduce myself. My name is Neetu Singh and I have done my MBA in marketing. I have completed my MBA from Geetham School of International Business, and I have a work experience in companies like Care Rating in marketing only and Coffee Day Global Limited. And now I am working in Time and seeing the administrative and marketing area of this company. So I was talking about we should be knowing where we are heading. So if we are knowing where we are heading, then we have to see the opportunities. Suppose I will take an example if we want to do MCA. Okay, so first of all we have to be very sure we are good at computer application or whatever the skill set needed for that particular course. And then the colleges, what are the options we have? Which good colleges I am suiting for the colleges suiting for me, both the things you have to see. Okay, just be if we are thinking we will be working in a finance company or something like that, it is not like that. No one should decide a career just based on what others are doing. 90% people are deciding their career based on others. Like if my friend is doing, I will also do that course. If we are planning, that course is good because suppose MBA. 90% people are doing MBA, they are thinking it is like after MBA we will be getting 1 lakh, 2 lakh per month. So we have to do MBA. We should not think like that. We should think if we are doing MBA, we want to have that skill set, like we want to grow in that particular area then. Okay? So we have decided the colleges, then we have to take actions. If we have gone in that college, what is the one college in MCA also, there will be some 2-3 specialization. Which specialization or MBA, which specialization we have to go for. Okay, we have taken the specialization. Then we have to evaluate the decision. No one is perfect in their life. Everyone has some positive or negative. Everyone has some strength, some weaknesses. So if we have done some mistake, so we have to take the corrective action. Okay, suppose we have planned to do MBA, but still we think that we require some particular skill set. Like while doing MBA in operation or HR, one particular person thinking that we must be having law knowledge because it is a better career option or something like that, then he can do a law also, like a postgraduate or some 1-year program in law. Okay, so this is the thing which you should be very sure in your life. Okay, so not only this, if some, like now our youths are going in social sector also. Social sector, like there is a saying from Buddha, if you light a lamp for someone else, it will brighten your path also. So not only the experienced person are going into the social sector, mostly the youths are also nowadays, they are going into the social sector. I can give you an example. The beaches at Mumbai, they are very dirty. All the youths, they have started an NGO and they are cleaning all the beaches over there. So this kind of activities also one go for. It is not always about money, it's about you, where you want to go. Now during student life, even when I was there, like student like you, I was also thinking I'll do MBA, I'll get 1.5 lakh. Maybe after getting that, you won't be happy. Every time money, 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 where is your happiness? If you are happy with the money, it's fine. But if you are not happy, then that is not that you have chosen your career in the right direction. Okay, so that's why I'm always saying know yourself, where you want to head. This is the right time where you want to head in your life. There is an n number of scope. If you want to do some courses also, there is n number of scope. If you want to like end your study here and you want to go for jobs also, there is n number of scope. Banking, financial sector, they are having n number of job opportunities. They are bringing year by year per year, and banks also. Okay, so they are like banking. I think you must be aware. They are taking directly also probationary officer and clerk, and they are providing the PGDBF program also. Through that also they are giving a 1-year training, and after that also they are taking assistant manager. So this is the thing. And like if you will talk about the BCA student, they want to go in MCA, there is an option like web designing. Web design is not like only they will be working with the company, then only they will be having the career. They can be an entrepreneur or like directly also they can take the contract and they can start doing the web design for everyone. Because now the thing I told you, it is everything online, internet marketing is very popular. All the businesses, if they want to, either it is a corporate or so it's whatever line you are going, it's time always that where you are going ahead in your life. So just decide your career, be wise, and thank you.
Now I request the students to kindly rise as resource person take lead.